Ogma Brewing Company in downtown Jackson.
Live from the O'Hara Construction Studio in downtown Jackson, it's the Bart Hawley Show. I'm David Rice, inviting you to join Bart and his guests. From Henry Ford Jackson Hospital Emergency Services physician, Dr. Alan Lazara. From County National Bank Assistant Vice President of Community Engagement, Amber Yoder, with From Sunshine Acres, Ridge Bullheimer. Henry Ford Health presents Wellness Wednesdays with nurse practitioners Carl Wright and Emily Ball. And for the original play Juice, playwright Janet Meyer Jackman and director Michelle Mountain. And now, here's Bart.
Thanks so much, David Rice. Good afternoon and welcome. Nice to have you with us today. Another beautiful day. Right now, 76, and we're starting to see some more clouds roll in. The winds are picking up, and rain is likely later this afternoon and overnight tonight, maybe even a thunderstorm. We're at our forecast high right now, and gusts as strong as 25 miles an hour are expected as the front moves through. We could get a quarter of an inch of rain today and as much as a half an inch of rain overnight. Our showers and thunderstorms continuing overnight, 80% chance of precipitation and an overnight low of 48. Crisper day tomorrow with sunshine, a high of 66, and the winds will die down. Friday looks like a nice day, partly sunny, a high of 68, good for football Friday, and a beautiful weekend, Saturday and Sunday, both days, sunshine and highs in the mid-60s. Beautiful September weekend weather. Brought to you by Kelly Express. Thanks, Kelly Express. You might want to stop by Kelly Express today and get a lottery ticket. The Powerball is at $17 trillion right now.
Feels like it.
It's, I guess, with the odds heavily stacked against you, whether it's 17 trillion or 1.3 billion, it's going to be tough to win. I can't believe no one has won. It's been all summer long. We've not had a Powerball jackpot claimed. So good luck. Kelly Express is selling those lottery tickets
Now,
today.
how much do you think Kelly Express would get if they sold a $1.3 billion lottery ticket?
That's a great question, Brendan.
Because they get a cut, don't they?
They do get a cut, yeah. The retailers that sell the winning tickets, they do make a commission. And it's different in every state, but we're going to have to investigate that. Let's hope a Jackson retailer, or let's hope Kelly Express, and if not Kelly Express, another Jackson area retailer sells that lottery ticket. It'd be good for the retailer, plus it'd be good for the Jackson County person
For
that
sure.
wins. Hey, if you do win, let us know, and we'd love to have you on the show. Also at Kelly Express, they've got a great deal on pizza. You got a specialty pizza, and they have several to choose from, plus an order of breadsticks, all that for $24.99 at Kelly Express. Let's take a look outside. We see, yeah, it's getting cloudy.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's still shorts weather though. It's a beautiful summer day today. But I think by 4 o'clock we will see some rain. Yeah, it's dark. It's getting dark.
Yeah, I didn't realize.
Today is National Baby Back Ribs Day, National Skyscraper Day, so we salute our skyscrapers here in Jackson, County Tower Building, City Hall, the Blake Building, the Hayes Building, and Consumers Energy, all our skyscrapers downtown. It's National Welsh Rarebit day. Brandon, any idea what a Welsh rarebit is?
Like some kind of, is it like what's on top of the toast? It looks like melted cheese.
It's the whole thing.
Okay.
Yep. The
Melted
name of
cheese
the
on
dish
toast?
dates back to the 18th century in Britain. Welsh rabbit was actually what it was called. Welsh rabbit. And the idea was they were, meat was expensive and rare, hard to find. And so people like mock turtle soup. They would make variations of foods that disguised the fact that there were no meat components in the dish. And what you see is what you get. It's pretty much toasted bread covered in a mixture of hot cheddar cheese mixed with beer or ale and other ingredients like mustard, cayenne pepper, paprika, Worcestershire sauce. That's not a really good representation of it. It can look and taste really good. On this day in 1995, internet giant eBay was founded. 1995, Pierre Omidyar started eBay. Brandon, have you ever purchased anything off eBay?
No.
Really?
Never.
No. Have you ever sold anything on eBay?
No.
Maybe you looked into it. We could make some money.
I know, right?
Yeah, a lot of people, they're eBay millionaires. In 1929, the Dow Jones Industrial Average peaked at 381.17 before beginning a decline that led to the famous stock market crash of 1929. So there was like 2 months it started going down. It wouldn't hit that level again until 1954. On this day in 1928, Sir Alexander Fleming, he discovered penicillin, and it was quite by accident. Like so many scientific discoveries, he left a plate of Staphylococcus bacteria in the lab uncovered, and then the next day he came in and he noticed that a mold had fallen on the culture and killed much of the bacteria. Saw that with his naked eye. And with that, he thought, if this will kill bacteria on the bread and a plate in the lab, maybe it'll do that for people. And it did. He invented penicillin. And he should have named it after himself. Flemicillin. Don't you think? Maybe, no, again,
maybe not.
Maybe the marketing people said, Alex, let's stick with Back on this day in 1777, the American flag said to have flown for the first time in battle. What war was this flag first flown? This is a Betsy Ross flag. And in various versions of the flag, the stars are lined up. Sometimes they're in a circle. What war? 1777. We were fighting against the British in the Revolutionary War. And that's it, Brandon. I just gave you the answer.
War. I know you were going to do that.
Yeah. And it was, 6 years later that the Treaty of Paris was signed on this day, and that ended the Revolutionary War. So it went on for years. And on this day in 1967, Sweden did something crazy. Up until this day in 1967, the Swedes drove on the left-hand side of the road like they do in Britain. Well, at Dagen H, the day of the switch, they moved everyone to drive on the right-hand side of the road, and this is what it looked like on that day. Maybe it wasn't such a good idea. Can you imagine changing the whole country over to drive on the other side of the road? Can you imagine if we did that in the United States? Okay, all of a sudden, on September 4th, everyone's going to drive on.
I understand the cars are confused, but why are there so many people on the road?
Well, they've been ejected from the
got out of the car.
vehicles, ejected in the crashes. Typically, get in a big crash, your body
a lot
goes,
of people.
The shoes go flying. If you look closely, you'll probably see a bunch of shoes on the road. But look, they got angle parking on one side and then parallel on I would run into the streets too. That's what they did. They ran into the streets
Yeah.
screaming. Now, Today in the J brought to you by Experience Jackson. Happening right now at Jackson College, we have Jet Jam, and that goes until 3 o'clock. All kinds of campus and community resources. If you're a JC student, fall, part-time, on campus or off, head out to Vic Hughes Fieldhouse and take advantage of all the cool things. They have a lot of giveaways, free lunch, and you'll meet the JTV crew. We're there today as well. We have Grass Lake Music in the Park and Music Market. The days are winding down. I think we just have a couple more left this year from 4 to 8 p.m. Live music from the ABC Sisters and the Big Band Theory. Music Market runs from 4 till 7. Lots of local crafters and artisans. The farmers, there's farmers there, and you can pick up fresh produce. The DJ, Ghostwriter DJ, Joe DeBoe, will be spinning tunes starting at 4 p.m. and the entertainment starts at 6:30, and they've got Maxabilly's food truck that will be there tonight. We have Astronomical Observatory viewing night tonight at Jackson College, and based on the weather forecast, I think they're going to be canceling it because of the cloud cover and the threat of rain. 2 exhibits at the Ella Sharp Museum attracting a lot of attention. The Civil War history, Michigan Civil War history, on loan from the Detroit Historical Society, and 40 Years in the Hood, the Detroit Heidelberg Project by Tyree Guyton. Both of these exhibits, in fact, the whole museum, free admission through at least the end of October. There are these exhibits. Also, I think we've got maybe 4 others that you can peruse at the Ella Sharp Museum today. And that's Today in the J, brought to you by Experience Jackson. Today's show being brought to you by Accelerate Jackson County, looking to build a stronger Jackson County. Accelerate Jackson County is making it happen with over $131 million invested, more than 1,300 jobs created, and big wins like the Jackson Technology Park North. From talent development to housing and business growth, AJC is leading the charge. Visit acceleratejacksoncounty.org and be part of the movement. If not us, then who? Well, on today's show, we have a wonderful lineup of guests with all kinds of expert knowledge, upcoming events, and more. We are kicking things off with Dr. Alan Lazzara from Henry Ford Jackson Hospital. He's an emergency services physician. We also have today Wellness Wednesday from Henry Ford Health. We have 2 nurse practitioners, Carl Wright and Emily Ball, every Wednesday, Wellness Wednesday, here on JTV, presented by Henry Ford Health. Amber Yoder from County National Bank will be here today, and she's bringing with her Ridge Bollheimer from Sunshine Acres. CNB is sponsoring a concert out in their field of wildflowers. What are they? Sunflowers. And Janet Meyer Jackman, a playwright who wrote Juice. She will be here with the director of the play, Michelle Mountain, and that is going to be presented at the Michigan Theater. All this and more today on JTV. Thanks so much for spending time with me and all of us at JTV today. And we get started right after this.